Hello, my Mahjong friends. Welcome to Mah Jongg Class Clinic. In this clinic, I'm here to help you improve your Mahjong game. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or just stuck in your game, you'll want to know more about pivoting in the singles and pairs category. This information can improve your game when you consider your options for switching hands. Let's find out more about the singles and pairs category, your options, and building confidence in pivoting. After our topic, we'll play on ilovemahj, where you can pick up the basics, tips, and strategies during every game play. Join us. Before we get started, I want to thank you for all your love and support of the Mah Jongg Class channel and watching these videos each week. Please consider supporting the channel by hitting subscribe. Hit the like button for content you enjoy, share the video with fellow Mahjong friends and family, comment, I love engaging and talking all about Mahjong, and consider giving a thanks of appreciation by clicking the three dots on the right and hitting the thanks button for all the content I put out on this channel. You can also email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com, anything you'd like to talk about Mahjong. Thank you again for all your love and support of the Mahjong Class channel. There have been several sites that have been generous enough to Mahjong Class channel watchers a discount code when they shop at their site. Head on over to Oh My Mahjong or Mahjong Co. and use the code MAHJClass10 and you'll receive 10% off your order. That's MAHJCLASS10 to get 10% off your order. I'm obsessed with All That Maj Americana set. You can get yours at All That Maj using the code MAHJClass and get 10% off. Again, that's All That Maj, code MAHJClass, and you receive 10% of your order when you use it at checkout. You can head on over to My Fair Mahjong, Charleston Mahjong Club, Hip Hip Mahjong, or Bespoke Mahjong. Each of these sites are unique. I'm sure you'll find your fit, as they all have Mahjong in common. Please use the code MAHJClass to get 10% off your order. Please put it in at checkout, as every order shows your support when you use the code MAHJClass. Thank you. Now let's get on with our topic and learn and grow all about singles and pairs. When you're playing, it's always good to have a backup when your first hand falls apart. This is based on what's going around in the Charleston. Part of your pair may be discarded and you aren't ready to call Mahjong. Maybe a joker exchange offers you a better hand to play. Maybe someone even puts up your tiles. It's time to pivot. Most of you probably don't start in singles and pairs, but I suggest starting there and you can pivot. I'll show you lots of ways to pivot. You cannot call when you're in singles and pairs for any grouping until it's your final tile for Mahjong. Being flexible is your only option because you can't call for anything. However, you can pivot and start calling for things. I always say go with your gut, but don't second guess yourself, as in life and Mahjong. If you feel like things aren't going to happen, you need to pivot and find a new hand. Always try to redeem yourself and never give up until Mahjong is called or the last tile is drawn from the wall and discarded. Here are the singles and pairs category switchable hand suggestions going to the category that those tiles belong in. Let's take a look. Line number 1 in singles and pairs has quite an opportunity to switch hands and pivot to. While it's composed of the winds, dragons, and any like numbers, these are the categories you could most likely pivot into. If you're looking at line number 1 in singles and pairs, it works well with line number 1 in winds and dragons, where they have 8 common tiles by taking all of the winds. Line number 1 of singles and pairs also works well with line number 6 of winds and dragons, again gathering all the winds, and it has 7 tiles in common. Considering you can pull one of the numbers of your like numbers, now you have 8 common tiles if it's the number 1 through 4. Line number 7 of Winds and Dragons works well with singles and pairs number 1 by only pulling north and south with the dragons or east and west with the dragons. They have 6 common tiles. So you would grab each of these dragons, not all three, just two, and get the other part of it to create pairs of dragons. Line number 1 of singles and pairs I might start out with, and then I can move to line number 8 in Winds and Dragons. So it's going from concealed hand to another concealed hand, but it's bringing me to the category. Most likely I'll probably switch out of line number 8 of Winds and Dragons and go to an open hand to be able to start calling for things. Remember, line number 8 in Winds and Dragons is a concealed hand, so there's no exposing tiles. Unless it's your last tile for Mahjong, can you call for it? It must be made entirely in your rack. There are 10 common tiles when you have pairs of norths, pairs of east, pairs of west, and pairs of souths. In the 2026 area, you may pull a 2 and the white dragon to be able to start creating 2026, or it might be a 6 and the white dragon. I know this is another concealed hand, but you never know what the wall will bring you, so consider it when switching hands. And loosely, line number 1 in singles and pairs, you can go to any like numbers, but you have a long way to go. With the dragons, you would only have possibly 6 tiles in common. Moving along to singles and pairs, line number 2, there's just 2 hands that you could pivot to, but once you get within the category, you can go just about anywhere. Singles and pairs, line number 2 is an evens hand, so look in the evens category. You know I love my concealed hand, so I like starting off there. You would simply use 2 different suits, so grab your 2, 4, 6, 8 of singles, and then pick possibly 8s here to fit into line number 7 of 2, 4, 6, 8. That would give you 6 tiles in common. Then you can also go to 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 8, which is again a concealed hand. So moving from a concealed hand to a concealed hand, but you're going to the category. It is 2 different suits. And remember, this is a concealed hand, no calling for any of the groupings to expose. So you would be grabbing the 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 here. And then in the different suit, the 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 to start building on hand number 8 in 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's look at singles and pairs, line number 3. This is a 3, 6, 9 hand. So we're going to obviously jump to the category of 3, 6, 9. Line number 3 of singles and pairs works well with line number 1 of 3, 6, 9, and specifically line B. You have your pair of 3s, 1, 6, and then you have your pair of 6s and a pair of 9s. This hand would have 7 tiles in common. Moving on to 3, 6, 9, number 6 is also a concealed hand, concealed to concealed, but jumping to the category. Remember concealed hands, and I keep saying this, you can't call for anything until it's your last tile for Mahjong. This has 9 tiles in common. When you're pulling the 3, 6, 9, and then simply a 3, 6, 9 with the 2 flowers. I often would move from a concealed hand to an open hand, not the other way around from concealed to concealed. Looking at singles and pairs number 4, once again a concealed hand, working with consecutive run, line number 1. While you're collecting pairs of 7 numbers in a row, line number 1 is 5 numbers in the row. They must be those numbers only, but this is great if you should pull some jokers while you're working on your singles and pairs hand, line number 4. There's 10 tiles in common, going from 7 numbers, again, consecutive to 5. This is when jokers come your way. Be sure if you get jokers, look into consecutive run, line number 1. This is another category that I've moved into. When you have jokers, move them around and you'll be surprised at the support you have for consecutive run, line number 1. It might just work. Singles and pairs number 5, all of the singles and pairs are concealed, but it is a great matchup to the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 section. Line number 1B is a great matchup using 2 suits going to a 3 suit hand. When all those singles and pairs gives you trouble, try line number 1 of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. There are 2 pairs in there, so hopefully you have them when moving. There are 5 numbers in common. So you have the pair of 1s and the 3 with the single 5 and 7. Another great option is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, line number 7. It's a fun one to try with a whole run of numbers in 2 suits. Again, you're pulling the 1s and the 9s with the other suit pulling the 3, 5, 7. So you only have singles of them, but you never know. The wall might bring you the pairs. I'm just giving you opportunities to be able to move. When things don't work out, you want to reevaluate, adapt, and recover. It is why it's important to stay flexible, and being flexible puts the real edge on the game, and it will allow you to switch hands and pivot. So obviously in a concealed hand, you're not calling for everything, but once you get some jokers or more of that category, in this case 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, it might just allow you to pivot. Singles and pairs line number 6 is a 2026 hand. So for sure we're going to look in the year hand, but it offers a lot of like numbers also. Line number 1 of the year hand works well with singles and pairs number 6. And as some of you might know, this is known as the big hand because it requires 3 white dragons and all the 2s and 6s of each of the suits. Line number 1 of the year hand has 8 tiles in common. You will pull the 2s and the 2s in 2 different suits, as well as the 6 with those 3 white dragons. This is where jokers come into play. This is a pung pung kong kong hand, allowing you to use jokers anywhere. It's a good switchable hand from singles and pairs number 6. Year 2 has 9 tiles in common, pulling the 2026, the white dragons, if that's what you're using here for dots, and all the 2s in another suit with the matching dragon when dragons come your way. Line number 3 of 2026 offers 9 tiles in common. You have the 2 flowers, 2026, 2s in another suit, and a 6 in the third final suit. You're expanding the hand with jokers or additional tiles of that number. And the final switchable hand in 2026 from singles and pairs number 6 is line number 4. Remember, this is not a concealed hand this year. It is an open hand. So if you should pull some jokers or of numbers of 2 and 6, this would be one to move to from singles and pairs number 6. You have 7 tiles in common. You would pull the 2s, the 0s, the 2s, and the 6 in a different suit. That would give you 7 tiles in common. And don't forget to look into 4, 6, 8, line number 6. The numbers 2 and 6 you can pull with 2s and 2s. And one of these could be dots, so you can pull the white dragon. You could have 7 tiles in common from singles and pairs 6 to 2, 4, 6, 8, number 6 would be a great option to be able to move. Continuing with singles and pairs number 6, the big hand. Although 2, 4, 6, 8 you'd think would be a great category, it doesn't work well there. Like I said, the one that I showed you was maybe the best fit. All the others are 5 to 6 tiles. You want to have more than that in common. If you start pulling more even numbers, of course, look into 2, 4, 6, 8. Singles and pairs with any like numbers is a good fit. They go from anywhere from 6 to 10 tiles in common. This one is a fun one to try with singles and pairs number 6, pulling all the 2s and in 2 suits only, and then the 2 pairs of flowers. So you would have 6 tiles in common. Any like numbers line. Again, this would be pulling the 2s with the 1 white dragon, and you would have 7 tiles in common. And finally, any like numbers number 3 would be the best fit with 10 tiles in common, pulling all the 2s with 2 of the white dragons and the 2 flowers. You would have 10 tiles in common. So that wraps up our whole series about pivoting. I'm sure we'll continue to discover new pivot hands as we play throughout the year. We have many months left with this card. As I was doing this, I found different pivot hands to move from, and as I'm playing, I'm finding different pivot hands to move from. So be sure to drop it in the comments or email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com for your favorite pivot hands. And let me know which ones that you use the most, because that's also an interesting statistic about how often you pivot to a certain hand. As you can see, basically you're switching out of the singles and pairs to a whole new category where that line truly belongs in the category. We were able to touch on all of the categories to pivot into. Keep in mind the key is to pay attention during the Charleston. When your pairs get discarded that you're not able to call for, what exposures are exposed, and if you receive jokers or you have a joker exchange opportunity, maybe that will be the best of all. It is best to stay flexible and not call for any grouping, although you could not in singles and pairs. Hold on to those flowers and dragons so you're able to move, and we'll continue to work on getting better at the card in our next video. And as always, my tip, it's also helpful to read exposures when you're playing so that you'll start to see where the hand crosses over into a new category or a different category. You'll be surprised of what hands people build. We're going to play on ilovemahj in just a minute. I wanted to let you know, if you'd like to give your hand at ilovemahj, which I suggest you do, you can try it for 3 weeks for free. You could try it for 3 weeks for free using the code CB. You can scan the QR code here or go directly there with the link below in the description. Put in the code CB at registration and get 3 weeks for free. I would appreciate those considering becoming a channel member of Mah Jongg Class. Click join on the home page and you can read about the 3 levels to choose from and one that would best fit you. Also on the home page, you can hit the magnifying glass and put in a topic of interest and you can search. And if you don't find it, please email me at mahjongclass and I'll create a video just for you to share with others to learn. I also wanted to give a thanks of appreciation for those who have already become Mah Jongg Class channel members. Thank you so much. Now let's go on ilovemahj and play a few games. On ilovemahj, we're going to hit play, game launch. We're going to play with bots, official game, and advanced. We're going to launch our game.
First Charleston.
I'm going to sort our tiles by suit in ascending order. And we have a lot of wins. And then we have 1, 3, 5, 7. So maybe we'll keep the odds. And let's see what happens. Now we have to get rid of a 4 or 6. I don't think it really matters. I'm going to keep this 9. I'm going to get rid of a 6. Actually, 6 is a popular one. Let's get rid of a 4. We pulled a 1 and we have a bunch of 3s. We can get rid of, oh, we have 3, 6, 9 now. With 3s, the 5 and the 7. And in 3, 6, 9, we have news. And I just got rid of a 6. Let's get rid of the south. Let's see what happens. An 8, an 8, and a 1. Let's keep the 9. We got the 6 and the 9 back. And now we have the dragons. We only have 1 tile. So let's look at the 3, 6, 9 category and kind of whittle this down to see where we might be playing. Let's get number 4, the news hand. It's 3, 6 in one suit and 6, 9 in another. So we have 3, 6 in one suit and 6, 9. We have a far ways to go. Line number 3 is with the dragons. We don't have a lot of them. We could get rid of those. Line number 5 has the flower. 3, 6, 9 with 3s and 3s. I kind of like that one. We haven't touched this 9. Although the bottom concealed hand is 3, 6, 9 with 3, 6, 9. So maybe we'll get rid of these dragons. Let's
Second
continue.
Charleston.
Let's make this a better hand because going into it, we're still going to be a little stuck. 7 south and 2. Nothing. 8, 9, 8.
Courtesy pass.
Oh, we got a 6. That's nice. So we have 6. We could just do 2. I'm going to just do 2 tiles. See what happens. And we got the red back. So we have
4
2 to
bam.
get rid of.
8 bam.
Unless we play line number 3 with red, we'll see what the
4
wall
dot.
gives us.
Flower.
We're not calling for anything.
4 crack. South.
Nobody wanted those
2
4s.
crack. 2 dot. Call. 8 bam. Green. 4 crack. 2 bam.
2s across the way. No
Red.
jokers. There's a
4
red
bam.
dragon. So I don't think we're keeping the red.
Red. 3 bam. 6 bam.
I'm letting my hand
6
develop
dot.
on its own. There goes a couple of
5
6s.
bam. 8 crack. North. 6 dot.
A north.
4 dot.
Well, nobody
4
wants
bam.
4s.
South. 8 crack. 2 crack. 5 crack. East. West. 2
Some
bam.
of the winds seem to be
North.
going. That might be the next one we're going to let go.
5
There goes a
bam. Call.
north.
6 bam.
5s are over there. There goes one. Oh, there's a north. Let's get rid of the green.
Green. North. 3 crack. 9 bam.
Oh, now we got 2 flowers. I kind of like the bottom concealed hand, except we have no jokers. Decisions, decisions. Should we get rid of the news? Play the bottom hand or the hand above it? All right, I'm going to get rid of news. Let's get rid of maybe the south first.
9 dot. 8 dot. South.
It's just whittling it down.
8 dot.
So we're
3 bam.
eliminating some of the hands.
Call. 5 crack.
Oh, all the 3s. So that gives us an opportunity to do a joker exchange.
1 bam. Call. 7 crack. 9 bam. 8 bam.
So let's do our joker exchange.
Joker swap.
Jokers are good.
4 dot. 3
Maybe we
dot.
can make the bottom hand work.
2 crack.
That was a 3 dot.
6 crack.
So we can't call for this 6 because if we play the bottom hand, we need 3 6s. Gonna have to pass unless we move up. We kind of got rid of the news hand because we don't have pairs. Let's ignore it and get rid of the
4
4.
crack. East. 3 dot. Soap.
Oh, we got a 9. That's nice.
West. 8 dot. 8 bam. West.
A 5. Could use it over here, but I need to get rid of
5
it.
crack. 7 crack. 6 bam. Flower.
We
North.
like
7
jokers.
crack.
So we are 1 tile away with either a 3 crack or a 6 crack. So this is the bottom concealed hand of 3, 6, 9.
8 crack. 3 dot. 8 dot. Soap. 4 dot. 3 crack.
And there it is, Mahjong for us.
Mah Jongg.
Very nice, how exciting. So we won on line number 6 of 3, 6, 9 with a pair of flowers, 3, 6, 9 and pungs with a single 3, 6, 9. Just lovely, no jokers here. So Kurt was playing 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, line number 2, 5, 7, 7, 9, the pung, pung, kong, kong line, and he just needed 1 tile. Annie was playing consecutive run, line number 7, 2 flowers, 1, 2, 3. Annie only needed a 1 crack. Amstead was playing any like numbers on line number 2 with the number 1 with the matching dragons. Everybody was playing a different category. How exciting. Let's start our next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. We have a pair of 4s and a pair of 9s. Now they're very far apart. They really don't work well together. and they're in different suits. So let's pick either low or high, and I think I'm going to go with low. So we have 7, 9, 7, 1, 3. I'm going to stay with low numbers. So let's break up the 9s and get rid of them. Another 7. And we have a 2, 3. We could play 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that doesn't work because I was thinking of line number 2. We need a 5 number, so it wouldn't be these 4s, but we could play 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you could play 3, 4, 3, or how about 2, 3, 2, 3, 4? Or all 4s. Let's get rid of this 1. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3. I'm gonna get rid of this. We got 3 back. Let's continue. 9, 9, and I'm gonna keep this 3. 3, 4, 6, and 2. Oh, there's the 2. So let's get rid of this 4 and this 4. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. And instead of this 4, you don't do that 4, and we'll put up the 3 just to give different suits. A 5 and 1s. Let's get rid of those.
Courtesy pass.
And those last 3, west, 7, and 9.
West.
And we've got a 4. I'm looking at line number 3 in consecutive run, where it'd be 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. We need the pairs of 2s, which we don't have.
9 crack. 9 bam. 7 bam. West. North. South. 5 bam.
So we're going to let our hand develop and see what happens.
1 dot. 1 crack. 8 crack. 1 bam. 4 crack. 1 dot.
I don't need any of these other ones.
1 dot.
Nobody's playing
West.
ones. That's an interesting concept.
8 crack. 3 bam. East. 7 dot. 4
we could call for the 3s, but the problem is if we don't get the 2s.
Call. 5 dot.
Oh, 2s are over there.
North. 6 dot. 3 bam. 4 dot. 8 dot. Soap. East. Soap.
Never know how the wall will treat you. Oh, we got a 3. That's good.
6 dot. 1 crack.
So we can call for the 4s, we can call for the 3s, and use this joker wherever we'd like.
North.
We need a 2 dot though.
Bam.
A little nerve-wracking about that.
3 bam. 9 dot. Call. South.
9s.
West. 5 dot. 4 bam. North.
Let the 4 go because I don't want to call right yet.
Call. 4 bam.
Oh, now I'm going to call for the Kong. We're in that hand.
8 dot.
I was hoping I'd get the 2 dot before I'd have to call.
Crack. Call. Red.
5, 7, which we gave him.
8 dot.
Can get rid of the flower.
Flower. Call. 9 bam.
Over here. Oh, we got the 3. We're just looking for the 2 dot.
2 crack.
You already have the 2 crack. I was thinking we could call it. Does that work? That's not Mahjong. 2, 3. We don't need that. We need the 2 dot.
7 dot. 5 bam. 6 dot. Green. Joker swap. Soap. 8 crack. 8 crack. South. 9 crack. Flower.
We can take the joker.
Joker swap.
And now here it becomes the decision. Maybe we'll do it this way. Then if we get another joker, think I'm going to give up so I have my pairs.
3 crack, 2 crack.
Ah, of course, there's the 2 crack. And I can't call for it. I'd still be in the same position. We're going to get a joker.
4 dot. 8 bam.
There it is. We have 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Nice. You want to maintain your
Mah Jongg.
pairs. You want to make sure you have your pairs, and then you can fill in everything else with jokers. Whoop, whoop. Let's take a look at everybody else's hand. Consecutive run, line number 2, which they love to play. As we know, the 3 flowers, 2, 3, 4, 5 chow with 6s. He just needed his 6s. Annie was playing 3, 6, 9, line number 5, 2 flowers, 3, 6, 9. She's missing her 6 with 9s and 9s. She was 2 away. Ansa was playing consecutive run, line number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's playing 4, 5, 6, 7 in 2 different suits. Let's start our next game.
First Charleston.
Start by suit. We have a bunch of wins. We can go ahead and play that. 5, 7, 5, 7. Let's keep 5 7s. And dragons. 5, 7, 7, 9. Or north and south. Let's get rid of, I think it's crazy to do that, but you never know. 8, 4, and 9. There is 5, 7, 5, 7. There's nothing with There's nothing with dragons. But there is north and south. Let's get rid of 1 dragon. We don't want any of those.
Second Charleston.
None of those. 8, 4, another green dragon. I thought maybe we can get north and south. 3 tiles to pass.
Flower.
And nothing. We could hold on to the 5.
1 dot.
And the east.
3 bam. 3 crack. Green. East. 3 crack. 1 bam. 8 crack.
5 dot, looking good. I'll get rid of the 9.
9 crack. 9 dot. 8 dot. 1 dot. 1 crack.
So you can do
5
north
crack.
and south with 5, 7, 9. I don't think we're going to end up playing that.
1 crack. Green. 4 crack.
We'd have to come up with the other information. Oh, now we got a joker. Let's get rid of the flower.
Flower. 8 crack.
See if we get the north.
9
If we
crack.
get the north, then maybe
5
we'll go
crack.
ahead and play that.
3 bam. 4 crack.
You need a pair of 7s though too.
6
3
crack.
pairs in that hand.
2 crack.
Might simply just play the pung pung kong kong hand.
3 crack. 4 dot. Flower. 4 dot. 2 dot. Call. 4 dot. 6 dot. 1 crack. 7 bam.
We need a pair if we're going to play that hand. We're going to
Flower.
pass on that. 9 dot. Going to
9
pass.
dot. 5 crack. 1 bam. 5 crack. 6 crack. 7 bam. 8
I
crack.
was at the second 7, so if another one goes out, we
Red.
can't play that hand anymore.
Flower. Green. 8 dot. 9 bam.
I think we might have to switch to the Kong hand, pung Kong hand. We need all these jokers though for the 7s. I'm gonna ignore. Maybe we go to a
3
defense.
dot. 7 bam.
Oh, there goes the final
8
7.
dot. North. Call. 6 dot.
Do a joker exchange.
8 crack. Joker swap.
Now what? What hand can we play? I guess we could still try for the pung pung kong kong hand.
South, call, 6 crack. 8 bam. South. 6 dot. 6 crack. 2 crack. 1 dot. Red. 1 crack. 4 crack. 7
Wow,
crack.
look at all these
2
jokers.
crack.
Thank you.
9 dot. 4 crack. 4 dot. 9 dot. North.
Might be just our
Red.
lucky day.
1 bam. 3 crack. West. 1 bam. Flower. 7 crack.
That was dangerous with that
So,
flower, but I'm
3
pushing
bam.
forward.
2 crack. Red. West.
Maybe it's a wall game.
6 dot.
Amazingly, with all these
Flower.
jokers.
West. West. 1 dot. 8 dot. Flower. Soap. 3 bam.
Another 5 dot. We really don't need that. We only need a pung.
5 bam. Call. Joker.
Oh boy.
8 bam. Mah Jongg.
All right, down to almost the last tile, and congratulations to Amstead. 2, 4, 6, 8. Line number 1, all in one suit. Pung pung kong kong hand. Ours kind of came together, although we never got our 7 dots, which were over here, and our 7 bams all went out. So as amazingly as we had this many jokers, we still couldn't make it work. I don't know what the other option was. Put in the comments what you would have done. Then we had Annie, who played north and south with 7s. And then we had Kurt, who played consecutive run, line number 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. He played 2, 3, 4, 5. 4s were over here. 4, 2, 4, 6, 8 with Amstead. On to our final hand.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. And let's get rid of these upper numbers. Maybe we'll just play 1s. Or 4s. 1s look good. Maybe the bottom hand. Let's just play 1s. This was kind of easy for that last hand. Let's
Second
continue
Charleston.
and play 1s. 8, 6, 9. East, 7, and 5.
Courtesy
No more
pass.
1s? No more 1s. Ooh, he only wants 2.
East.
Ah, and 1 more 1. Well, this is looking like it was kind of fed to us. We're looking at the bottom hand and any like numbers. If we should
8
pull
dot.
some more
3
wins,
crack.
we're getting rid of them and we're keeping the
So,
dragons.
East. 9 crack. North. So 5 dot.
Like
East.
in the flowers, we
8
need 2
crack.
flowers.
Flower.
We have our
7
pair of
crack.
1s. We have a Kong of 1s.
2 dot. 2 bam. 8 dot. 9
And
crack.
keep our pair true. Unless another
East.
one comes our way.
West. Flower. 6 bam. 8 bam. 8 crack. 7 dot. 1 dot.
Nobody's called. We can't call for it yet. We need a pair. Unless... Actually, let's call for it. I was thinking we shouldn't call for it, but let's call for it. And then we just need 1 tile for the win.
2 bam. Joker swap.
We need a
Green.
1 crack. Wow, that was a quick joker
Green.
swap.
North.
Do you think we'll get this 1
5
crack? And then that will be
1
3
crack.
wins for today. Easy peasy. All done.
Mah Jongg.
And week 1 on line number 3 and any like numbers. That was so easy today, but all the ones were there. You just have to focus on them. And we had the pair of dragons. Let's look at everybody else. Any like numbers, line number 2 for Kurt with 4s with all the dragons. We have Annie playing consecutive run, line number 3, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. She had a bit of a ways to go. Amstead was playing consecutive run, line number 4, pung pung kong kong, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's look at the leaderboard. And we are the big winners today. We won 3 games with 100 points. Amstead won 1. and gave away a tile to, I guess, myself, and Kurt gave away a tile also. So pretty impressive today with 3 wins, and this last one was super quick, which was interesting. I appreciate you being here and participating throughout the series, learning how to pivot. We'll move on to a new topic next week, and we'll begin learning new things about the card and hopefully improving your game. Stay tuned, and thank you for hanging out with me. Take care, everybody. And I enjoy teaching you pivoting and look forward to sharing my pivot idea that I've been working on. I'm taking a little bit of a break during the week to work on an injury I have. So kind of got delayed with it, but I'm still producing. So here we are. So I'll see you next week, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.